The time has come for us to celebrate, celebrate. We've all we are, we cannot hesitate.
I've seen the Ark as like a beautiful version of organized chaos.
Self-sufficiency and communal harmony.
Just the hive mind of clicking into a community that you resonate well with, that's the connection that we're here for.
For collective imagination to take place and to be manifest is one of the greatest opportunities we have here.
Figuring out how to run a community is probably one of the great problems and potential solutions.
It's a very strange melting pot. It's a beautiful thing. It really is an area where people can wake up in their own way. And that's what the Ark really is. We have a point and a purpose, and that's to tune back in, not to forget, but to tune in.
I felt like we made history this time again.
I love it here, and I'm so grateful that this space exists. It's especially relevant to have this space right here, right now, being that the city is so close. And people desperately need havens like this and places of unlearning and remembering.
So we have fruits and vegetables in this pot, and they all come from our farm back there.
Exactly.
Beautiful tomatito. Tomato.
Guys, that food's all dirty.
Oh my God. And I wanted to cook for you guys. And what we have? Iron Chef Challenge. Arc 38 style.
The code that makes up you,
How do I
this
grow
repairs
it?
your DNA.
You gotta tell me how to grow this.
You're growing in your basement right now.
We will not give up on the dream until it's won. This revolution's just begun. Inspiring the world with the possibilities.
This land is amazing. And this vast verdant mountain and the turtle preserve and the farmlands that's opened up in between.
Looking up through the trees of Zuccotti, and what they do, they cannot beat us down. We will not be silent. Waking up, opening our minds, standing our ground.
A big like stepping stone, or it brought you to go to the next level, like
Yeah. Without the park, I wouldn't have thought that so many more people were into the same type of lifestyle. That happens here quite often. It seems like people come from all over the globe and like end up in New York, Armenia, at the Ark.
This revolution's just begun.
Like this revelatory quality that happens when we get together here.
15, 20 people hugs around a fire here.
Beautiful spontaneity.
If you turn people on, encourage them to delve deep into their connection to the earthly elements here. And if that is triggered and if that is activated, people can actually leave transformed in terms of how they're going to relate to the planet once they go back into their homes, back into the city.
And now I'm willing to move to a foreign land thousands of miles away and replicate this place because it just resonated so well with me.
Permaculture is the ability to take a problem and turn it into a solution.
We've all been conditioned, heavily programmed, and indoctrinated. And if any of us think we haven't been, we're deluded. It's this interesting thing, right? Because it's like in Zen Buddhism where they say first when you start on the path to enlightenment, a teacup is a teacup. Then when you're part of the way along the path, a teacup is not a teacup. And then when you reach enlightenment, once again, a teacup is a teacup. Permaculture is this interesting thing where it's sort of like, well, it's not exactly planting trees everywhere, but actually it kind of is.
I've seen people before my very eyes become sensitive, wholehearted, powerful people in a very short period of time. Radical, accelerated growth. There's no replacement for that.
My world was so small before I got here.
The Ark was a good place for me to finesse some of my own aspects.
To be honest, I was a lot more self-centered. I was a lot more closed-minded, although I'd like to think the contrary.
Different ways in which we can be creative and sustainable, which is more complicated than rocket science. How to maintain that flow and keep the motivation high to keep the dream alive.
We'll get that fire started, and will abolish all your tears and get that fire started.
Wherever you are, that you build something that you care about, that other people can care about. And that's the arc.
In here,